Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How is everybody doing? It has been a week. Yeah, it's been a week. Before I begin, this is my floss tube number 51 and today is December 9th, I think. Nope, December 8th, I'm sorry, Monday. And it is 9:18 in the morning. It has been a week. Uh, it, I I've worked on almost 10 projects this week. I don't know why, but yeah. Maybe because I did a couple that weren't stitching things and I didn't get enough stitching time. I don't know. But yeah, we worked on a lot of things. I did a video and I have a fully finished thing, which is my little gnome. As you know, he is so cute. I'm gonna have to make 50 of them, I swear. They're just too cute. No, I don't want to go through that 50 times. Not. But my daughter wants one. Of course, I had to show it to her, because she was having a bad day, so I showed it to her. Oh, big mistake. Oh, can you make your granddaughter one? Yeah, maybe. I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make one, and I'm going to make it for the family, and yeah. So, I'll have to make another one of these. And now that I've been through the pattern, it shouldn't be too bad. And we have all the colors. Yeah, I don't know what got into me or why I'm working on things. We did have a start. So we'll start with the start. Oops. Got a stray piece of thread here. Got to get it in there. And this was the Joy Sunday cross stitch. I know it has nothing to do with Christmas, but every once in a while you just got to have flowers in your life because flowers brighten everything. This is called Flower Stairs by Joy Sunday. Jeez Louise. And it's an 11 count. Isn't it pretty? I just love this pattern. When I saw this pattern, somebody else had it a long time ago, and yeah, I had to have it. I just thought it was gorgeous. And it's not a full coverage, so yay. And I think there is one out there that is actually a full coverage. Comes with lots of beautiful threads. They're all DMC-ish. I don't know that they are. It does list DMC colors, so we can go with that. But this is how big it is when it's done. So it's not too bad. I'd say 16 by 20 maybe, when it's finished. But it has lots and lots of stuff. So last night, I thought, why not, I just couldn't get into anything. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I worked on some of the flowers. Just the purple, the light purple and the dark purple is done. And I think I'm just going to leave it, nearby so that if I get frustrated with everything else, I can just dig right into it and not have to really worry, Because that's what I like about the stamped cross stitch is that I can just pick it up and work on it. Okay, and what did I work on this week? Oh, just a little bit of everything. Just everything. Some of these are off their hoops and some aren't. I'm beginning to gather up hoops because I keep taking them off. Like, oh, I might not stitch on that for a while, so I better take that off. Oh, see, it's even still got my pattern attached. This is, well, we're having a great start, aren't we? I'm telling you. Hang on. We'll get it detached. Let me put that thread back before I forget what happened to it and the pattern. This is My Christmas List by, I have to keep looking, Silver Creek Samplers. Hang on, I gotta set that down over there somewhere. And I worked a little bit on it. Hang on, gotta get it it's a long piece of fabric. It is 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha from Winchlet. And we got like half of the car done, so to speak. So, yeah. I didn't get any more done. But it's coming along. And I changed the snowflakes. I think that was one of the colors that I changed, because you couldn't see the white on this. So, and I wanted it to be on a light background so everything would pop. Well, sunflowers. The snowflakes didn't pop. But everybody knows this pattern. It's been out there for quite a while, but I wanted to add it to my list. So we're still working on it, little bit by little bit, but I just love it. I just like the listy kind of things. And you know, I don't like much Halloween, but I do like the Halloween one that I don't know who was doing it. I want to say it was Lady Robbins did it, and I think she finished it, as a matter of fact. And it was earlier this year. It might have been somebody else. We're going to move this because, you know, I don't want to ruin it. Because, you know me, I can move coffee. And then I worked on my Biscornu by, it's called Flanders Field by Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery. And it's on 16 count Country French Cafe Latte. I just love that pattern. They're just so beautiful. And I saw this. I don't know if this was a market release or not. I don't know. But, yeah, we're not making too much progress. But I got it out. I found out I can do it in a row. Of course, I got it upside down. And I'm using the called for colors on it. Hang on. Another long piece of material that I really don't need to go with all this. I just don't want to cut it off, because my luck, I will cut it someplace where it's not supposed to be. I'm going to put that thread over there. But I finished part of it, so it's coming, and I found out I can stitch on it a little bit easier going row by row than, as you can see, there's lots of holes there. That's for the other color, which is like the outside color. They're really close together. I'm not real thrilled about that, but yeah. It was the easiest thing to do, is just keep skipping the spaces so that I can do it, you know, on the pattern. So I'm beginning to get these things out that there was like one issue or another with. So yeah, it was like, fix the things this week. Fix the things. Because I've still got two more majors that need to be fixed. One of them is Pavane, and there's another one I can't remember. So I fixed that so that I could get that started. And then, believe it or not, I worked on Christmas Garden by Blackbird Design. Yes, I got froggy and decided I'm going to fix this stupid thing. So this is what we're doing. This is Christmas Garden, and it is in the Home for the Holidays book from Blackbird Design. And as you know, there was issues right in here. So I fixed this so that it would work, and then I had this coming down. I thought I had it. I tore out all this to match it. So here's what I came up with. And, you know, I'm at the point where I just don't care anymore. This is the way it's going to be, and it might not look like the pattern, but this is what's happening because I'm really tired of working on it. So I'm trying to fix it so that I can hold the whole thing up. But this is all I've gotten. Nope, no, 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 no. Okay. All I've gotten done on it. And then I'll show you up close. Too bad we have some big projects here. It's killing my arms here. So I worked at it, and I worked at it, and I worked at it, and we're going to get to that corner, I swear. So this is how it's going to turn out. It's not supposed to be that close to that green tree, and I'm not moving the tree. I'm not redoing it. I'm just going on. And there's going to be a star here of some kind, and a star over in here, and there's something else right in here. But yeah, I was tired of messing with it, and I finally got it all aligned. All three of those branches, shall we say, aligned. We're done. And then I'm going to make the little jug or little vase that it sits in, and we're good, because nobody but me is going to know that. And it's on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha from Winchlet. But yeah, I love the pattern. I love it, but you know. And I've got most of the, what do you call it? Most of the outline border done. And it's all matching, so we're going to go down and we're going to finish that. But at least now I can work on it. I got that fixed. So, yay. Then I worked on Fractor Hex by Modern Folk Embroidery. It's on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha as well. Let me show you this is the picture. And it was in PDF, so I got it from Modern Folk Embroidery that away. So it's perfect. And as you know, I am making up my own colors as I go along. Hang on. I have to get it right side out. I turn them inside out, you know, when I put them away, so that both right sides are together. And that way, if for some reason it gets scratched or whatever, I'm not going to rip I'm going to put this back here. Sorry. Rip the stitches out. But this is all I've gotten done from it. And I decided on that dark blue that I was using for New Normal. I've got a bunch of it. Why not use it? So that's going to be my outline. And I went back. Hang on, I got to get closer. Sorry. Went back and fixed. I told you there was something wrong here, so that's why there's nothing there. But I fixed all that and started on the outline border. But I think it'll be really pretty. And I did get that little bitty flower in the corner done. And what I'm doing, I took a copy of the pattern, you know, of where the section I'm working on, and I wrote in the margins the colors that I'm using. So that way, when I get around to the other side, I'll know exactly what I used. So, and I've just got a variety of threads that I'm going to try to work into it, because it seems to be symmetrical, if you will. So that'll help. So, let's see, what else? And I worked a little bit on Irish Blessings by Moira Blackburn. Moira Blackburn. Irish Blessing. And we just worked on the threads. Having a hard time with words today, folks. Worked on the words, because I want to get most of that done. Using the called for colors, I believe. And this is on 16 count Jade from Picture This Plus. So, oh, of course. It seems like everything has one of these. These are the best hoops I've found. They may be a pain to deal with. I mean, but once you get them there, your material doesn't move. They're great. And I think I got it in a pack of 12 from Amazon. So they're really good hoops. And I gotta screw it in or that thing comes out. So, worked on it. I love this fabric. It's kind of a medium to dark turquoise. It's got some darker flecks in it. Trying to get my thread out of the way. But we're almost done with the lettering. I probably got another 4 lines to go, maybe. I'm not real sure. But I'm saving that outside part. It's going to be a challenge, but hey. And I didn't get much of that. There's like, we'll call them shafts of wheat or something, going down this side thing. So, yeah, that's all I got done on that. Because every once in a while I really want to work on words, and there's something else I don't want to save till the end, but, you know, it's a lesser two evils, so we'll just work on it instead of the outside thing. And I may now be able to do this thing now that I know I can go line for line. And I just put my line keeper on there and just go. It'll be so much easier than trying to figure out, okay, you got 2 here and 1 and 4 and what, you know. You just go line for line for line for line and just go right. Works great. So I found that works for me. What else did we work on? Oh, so yesterday I was watching Brenda and the Cereal Starter. Yeah, they are such an influence, I'm telling you. And so I got out, if I can just get the page. I think it was Brenda was showing a house that was bricks. And I'm like, I could work on, yeah. So I pulled out Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House, and I'm using my own colors. I've got, it called for Weeks or somebody, I don't remember. It didn't have, gotta pull it out. It did have a list, but I just used my own. So, yeah. But it does have a list of DMC if you want to follow that. I just pulled my own colors. So, what did I get done? Not too much. Yeah, that lasted about as long as their video. And then I had a few things in between happen, so, yeah. Oh, of course, it's inside out. I'm telling you. Oh, crap. Hang on, guys. We're getting there. I don't have too much of this done. I about got half the house done. So yesterday, we'll just hold it. I know, it's not cooperating. It's kind of limpy. Alright, so I worked on more of putting that gold color into the brickwork. You really can't see it. You can see it better up close, but I've got the 2nd story windows in, and that black thing in the middle is like the roof on the little door. So there's going to be one more set of windows there. But yeah, all I worked on was the brickwork, because this is 90% brickwork. But it's going. I just worked on it for maybe a half an hour, trying to get across there and get that stuff done. So, yay. No, like I said, I was like, okay, let's work on that. Oh, okay. Maybe a half an hour. Yeah. What the heck? I don't get it. And I worked on Quaker Christmas from Bygone Stitches. Such a beautiful pattern, but it's going to take like another lifetime. It might as well be a long dog at the rate it's going. And then I was watching the lady that actually I saw this from. It's Stitching, and her name is Ching, C-H-I-N-G. So she took the first part as Stitch, and then Ching is her name. Stitching, I don't know. but if you type in Stitching, you'll get her. But she's working on this, and she's like almost done. But she was working down, oh, I don't know, on one of these parts, and it's got like a little back stitch, and it makes the little hexagon or octagon. No, hexagon. Hex is 6. So, yeah. And I'm like, oh dear. But, you know, I try to focus and just keep on going. So, I worked, well, a couple nights on this. Because it takes a hot moment. And like I said, I'm saving this one top. Of course, it's inside out. You'd think I'd be more prepared, but I did a video on this, and we started the outline. Hang on, I gotta get my needle out of the way. We'll just put it up here for right now. And as you notice, I got a couple extra strands hanging. But we made all that, or started on this part coming around. We didn't do too much. And then I finally finished the hexagon. And then I started in that middle. And yeah, I ripped it out 3 times in one night because I must have been too tired. That was one of those days that I had stitched on 3 other things. And I think I can stitch, and not so much. But this is all I've gotten done of it. But it's coming. I like the red and green together, so I can just pick it up and stitch on it. It is on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha, of course. It's my favorite off tan color. It's just, I love this fabric. And it's, like I said, it's nice and soft and squishy, and yeah. And you wonder why I don't go back to stamp cross stitch. It takes a lot to go back to them after you've been stitching with that soft stuff. Then last night I worked on, I know I told you I worked on a few things. Pandemic by Long Dog. And if you go to, while I'm on Long Dog, longdogsamplers.com, they have a new pattern out, and it's a peacock. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a little different. So it might be up your alley. Take a look at it if you want. But this is Pandemic. Everybody knows Pandemic, and we are in this corner right in here. I'm trying to finish this first page. Well, my first page. It's actually the last page of the pattern, because I started in this corner because I did this corner 4 times, 4 times, and no, wasn't having it. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. And it's on 16 count Regency with Picture This Plus, and DMC number 34, which is a like a magenta, and the Regency is kind of a, it's like a mint, pale mint green, with, you know, some modeling in it. But we finished up this, so now it meets up with that, and there's this great big old thing that comes out, so we'll see. But that's all I have to do is that on the first page, and we might actually have a page finish. I know, strange, odd, but true. But, and like I said, only worked on it for a couple hours because I couldn't take any more. I wanted to meet up to that part here because I had started this, and right where this all is where I had to have it all meet up. So it all met up, so we're good. But yeah, it's a piece of work. And it's another one of those, I have to do it line for line just so it'll work. And I wanted to make sure it all met up. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me show you the pattern on this other side. So I may have to leave that part blank because I may have to fit in a different date it's not going to be done in 2020. Or I might leave it like that, you know, and then just put instructions that it was finished and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's one of those things. So, and the last thing that I worked on, I did a video on this, and I also worked on it like pretty much all week. This is another black, trying to get it out of there without wrecking it, Blackbird design. It is called Tiny Treetops, Rose, or Thyme. And it is just absolutely stunning. I just love it. It does have its own list of called for and the DMC conversion. I used my own colors because I had some colors from other things, but that's what it looks like. And it is done on 14 count. I think it's Country French Cafe Mocha from Winchlet. It's the 14 count, and it's what I am doing Quaker sampling thing. Hang on. Quaker Sampling 3. Jeez, I couldn't remember the name of it. Here, we'll put that thread down here. So, we did a video on it, and I have finished these three, we'll call them butterflies or tulips, and I got the top part pattern of it going around the corner. Now this just goes on 3 sides, come down on the other side. It'll be like twice as long, but yeah. So I got that much done, and I got this part of the tree done. I had to rework it a couple times, but I finally got it. And earlier this week I did all this and finished all that, and a couple of the tulips or butterflies, and yeah, so it's coming along. So I'm about to have a page finished once I finish these 2 things and finish this, and then there's a little bit, there's a real wispy, if you will, border on it. It's like 3 lines, but it's like every other one, and then every other, you know, in between. It's nothing, you know, I mean, and you're done. It's nothing as evolved as this. It's just kind of a straight line effect thing that goes across the bottom. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm really liking this. It's really easy, and I do have a nice long piece to work with in it, so it's going to be long and skinny. I think I wrote down somewhere how long it was actually going to be, but I just happened to have that. I don't think it says it's supposed to be done on 32 count, so at 32 count it would be 13 by 5 and 5/8, so it's a little bit bigger. Oh, Molly says hi. She's sitting right here. I don't know if you can see her. She's right there. She's having a snuggle in morning. But yeah. So we'll see. Oh, I can't show you that part here. But see, the pattern at the bottom is just nothing, you know. So this is the ending of that first little quarter page, and then you got the rest of it. There might be 3 pages in total, but like I said, you got partials, and it goes over 2 pages, so isn't it not that difficult? I might finish it next year, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And I really enjoy working on it. So, believe it or not, that's all I worked on this week. So, is that like 10, 12 projects? Yeah. Whoops. Don't want to lose my hoops here. But yeah, I would recommend these hoops to anybody. And they have a nice little groove that you put that and the fabric goes over it, and then when you clamp it down, it shoves the material into that groove, and then this just tightens down. And it really keeps the material nice and taut if you like that. And you can keep it however you want it, you know, as taut as you want it. So, yeah. Oh, coffee. Coffee. So, plans for next week. Okay. I'm just going to keep working on all the things, because some of it will be Christmas, some of it won't be Christmas. I don't know, just whatever I decide. I don't have any more, or have any, of the stamped cross stitch that are specifically Christmas, except for Home from Christmas is the only one that I got. And, yeah, so I'll keep on working on it a little bit here and there. I was going to tell you, next week, the 15th falls on a Tuesday, which is my floss tube day. So Monday, look for my new start with what I'm going to do for my Christmas ornament for the month of December to January. So just wanted to inform you it's going to be a day early, and then next month we'll go from there. Hopefully everything will be on schedule. I don't know. I haven't looked that far ahead. We're just taking it 1 week at a time. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. And that way you will know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Tuesday and a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep stitching. God bless. Bye-bye.